Let's check out the Stars starting lineup. Here's McGrady. Out to James. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
Wing shot on the way. He can't hit that time. McGrady to pass to James. Screen by Griffin. From the high post. The Stars pull in the rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Well, no surprise. We started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Jacks up a three. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Poke loose. Here we go. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. They need this. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Pass to Wembanyama. 4-3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
The home team calls timeout. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, there's the alley. And Griffin slams it in.
An eye-popping throw down. Griffin makes it look so easy when he hangs like that in the air.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. The Stars with a lead. To the middle. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And what you say?
That'll be a move to remember.
Wow. Yeah, great creativity in the air.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Out to the right wing. Here's Udoka. Wembanyama, screen on James. Udoka drills it from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Number 13, first personal foul, first team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Now James. Pass to McGrady. Here's the three.
And even though it's still early, they have got to get more aggressive out there.
Yeah, offensive rebound so valuable. You have to be careful not to give up fast break buckets the other way. But I think you always want to send somebody to the ledge.
Shoots it from the high post. And there are the Stars. Another bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Howard. Puts up the 8-footer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Udoka. Outside Wembanyama. To the wing, right side. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. He's got 10.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to McGrady. And again, unable to change momentum here.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Udoka's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The home team calls timeout. Stars making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Number 5.
James outside. Pass to McGrady. To the right side. Take it away. On the break. Lots of room. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Griffin. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Over to the left wing. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Out to the wing. 3-pointer. Goes up with it again. Oh, rejected by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Fires the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. He has 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Steps back. Takes it inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Antetokounmpo outside. The three. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Wanting to improve as a distributor, Howard helps whenever he dishes it like that. Just opens things up for him and his team.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Stars.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
One shot.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And the free throw, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's McGrady. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McGrady's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's good for 2. James with the ball. Bryant outside. The Stars pull in the rebound. And the shot goes down. 10 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here is James. 16 seconds left in the first. Bryant, a screen on Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Pass to McGrady from behind the arc. The shot no good. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. It's the Stars running away with it. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you think about how the Stars are doing, what do you think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And the Stars, looking at who they've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Udoka in at the 3, the small forward. James outside. He drops it from range. James has got 6.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
He shoots it. And he can't get that one. Pass to Udoka. Stolen by Bryant. Here's James. Covered by Wembanyama. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Bryant. And that's good from 17 feet. Bryant's got his first basket.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Pass to Doncic. Off with the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Intercepted. To the paint. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
the wing. Doncic, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And it's James with the jam.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Udoka. Now here's Wembanyama. Check by James. To snap the cold streak. James with the block.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. Yep, that one's good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And here's the fast break. Here's James. The Stars pull in the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The home team calls timeout. It's the home team now, trailing by 17. Here's McGrady. Misses the three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
From the high post. Jump shot is good that time. 6 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Doncic to the middle. Yeah, there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Doncic.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
To the left wing, Udoka. And there are the Stars. Another bucket.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
James outside. Pass to McGrady. Up and over Doncic. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. McGrady's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Now a timeout called by the Stars. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Griffin passes to McGrady. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 10.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Pass to Antetokounmpo to the left side wing. They set the pick. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Number 13, second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, number 77.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now here's Howard. He's scoreless. Here's McGrady. No good. He's shooting only 3 for 10 so far.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Griffin outside. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
You got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal. A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second. Out to James. From the arc. The shot that time not on target. Here come the Stars with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Tracy McGrady.
Now a timeout called by the Stars.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Timeout Stars.
Fires from deep. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Over the course of the game, he's been very active, doing some great stuff. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
A minute 15 left in the first half. Puts it up. And there are the Stars. Another bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Howard. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Antetokounmpo with the drive. And a two-handed jam.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. 13 points in the game.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Howard with some nice D. And so it's the Stars. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
On paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure. but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
Maybe.
yes.
It took you too long.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Stars.
Rebounding, clearly an emphasis of theirs coming in. Everyone's bringing the energy and putting in that work.
Gotta appreciate the blue-collar approach.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Dwight Howard. Griffin is out there with James. And it's McGrady in at the 2. Ball stolen. Here's the break. And for the Stars. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. He takes it in. James with a steal. Pass to McGrady. Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. McGrady's got 10.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Outside Wembanyama. The 3 is up. James with the rebound. To the inside. McGrady. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Give him 23.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here come the Stars with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Inside. Flowers, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
An aggressive player who draws attention. Howard is used to getting hit by the defense and plays quite well through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The home team calls timeout. And that one falls for Howard.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
And so Howard nails them both. Here come the Stars with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Udoka. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Now here's Howard. No good with a layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Udoka. Wembanyama, screen on James. And Udoka gets it to go.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, BA. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back over to you, Brian.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now, here is James. 11 points in the game. The shot by Howard, no good. Howard's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post. Wembanyama's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Howard. To end the run. The Stars pull in the rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's McGrady. 15 points in the game. Left side, Wembanyama. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. He's shooting 6 for 7 so far in this one. Griffin passes to McGrady. From outside the arc, hits the trifecta.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. He's checked in for LeBron. The Stars making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
tipped away. Pass to Wembanyama. The three. Howard grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Screen by Griffin. McGrady. The three-pointer off the mark. Here come the Stars with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Got a hand on it.
Griffin not known as a shot blocker, but he does give great effort on the defensive end, and you got to like that.
To the inside. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
The three is up. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving inside. Wembanyama with it. And Howard picks him up defensively. To the paint. Pass to Yao. And there's the rejection.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Off the inbound. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Stars.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
First free throw is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
No good on the second free throw. Here come the Stars with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
A deep three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here is James. He's got 11.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle. Here's Bryant. Misses the baby hook. And the Stars with possession here. Pass to Yao. And here's Doncic. Antetokounmpo outside. Takes the three. Rebound by Stoudemire. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Doncic feeling it out a bit from the arc. And he gets it back. Drills the elbow jumper. And he's got 28 now.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Picked it out of midair. And he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To halt the run, count it from distance. He's got 17.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Got it.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. James, a screen on Doncic. With 2 seconds left, and he hits the jump shot.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And so it's the Stars cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. LeBron James out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Clark, you think about current NBA players. Which do you see becoming head coaches down the line?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. Perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are three that come to mind right away. The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Stars with possession here. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. From deep three-point land, Kobe grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Clark, with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school, it's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
No good from the wing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to McGrady. There's the drive. Out to James. Launches a 3. The rebound by Udoka. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in it either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Three-pointer. McGrady grabs a miss. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Bryant's confidence bucket is overflowing. Knows he can bury the pull-up J anytime he needs to. Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Screen by James. Up top, Bryant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 19.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
From 17. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to McGrady. It's James on the wing. Now here's Bryant. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Throws it up high. Outside for Wembanyama. Buries it from three.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Wembanyama's gone 6 of 8 from the field. Pass to James. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. In transition, here they come. Here's Wembanyama. James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Pass to McGrady. And he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now, here is James. Griffin outside. Here's McGrady. And he gets it to go from the high post. McGrady's got 14 points here in the second half.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
There's the triple. Sinks the tray. He's got 36 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes. The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
And he sinks the second. Here's Udoka. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Udoka. Here's the three. James with the rebound. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Wait to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And the Stars with possession here. Inside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 38.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. So there's that infinite athleticism. Brady enjoys putting on the show for the fans in the airborne fashion.
Beyond the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. The 3 is up. The Stars pull in the rebound. Pass to Udoka. James with a steal. Here's McGrady. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So no problem for the Stars as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.